Hi, my name is Resident21. Welcome to episode 4 of my Minecraft survival series. This episode I'd like to do some building because we didn't do any of that last episode. And given that it's a spooky month, I'd also like to do a spooky build. And I don't know if you remember, but on episode 2, I also found a skeleton spawner really close to my house. And to show you exactly how close it was, let me just take you back here into the forest behind my house and slightly more this way and into this little hole, and we're already here. It's really that close, so it'd be stupid not to make a farm out of this, right? So yeah, that is what we're doing this episode. Yippee! And the first step of making a farm from a spawner is to dig out the area so there's enough room for the mobs to spawn. So let's start with that. Woo. Something genius, or well, we're gonna do something. Okay, we've got our space digged out. How I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna place the water in the corners here. And then the skeletons are all gonna fall down here in the center, where they'll be pushed this way and... oh, hold on. And then they'll end up here, where I can like safely hit their knees. And then all the drops are gonna be put in the chest. Not this chest, the different chest is gonna be over here. So that's all fun. That's all fun and dandy. Yeah, let's start with that. Let me just patch up some of these holes first. And now before I place the water, I'm actually gonna make some fence gates like that, and then place these around this hole this way. This way the water won't fall down, but the skeletons will. So if I now remove this, and this one, and then place the water, see, it won't fall down. Now we just need a few more water sources. So that's done. Now the next step is down here. Now this is gonna look a little weird, but I'm gonna place the water in these corners over here, because now all the water is flowing this way. If I had them just next to each other like this, they'll create like an infinite water source, and then the water's not gonna flow. So we have to place them in the corners, and then like this, and that's where they'll... oh. And then this is where all the skeletons will end up, right over here. Or, well, we need to go one down, actually. Technically, now, if I go over here into the farm, and I remove all of these, the farm's working. Yay! Do I have a shit? Oh, yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing? Now I just need to get out, and we're safe. And here they are. I don't have a sword. Hold on. Okay, now that I have a sword, I can hit all of these guys. So technically, the farm's working now. Now I can get all the XP that I want, as well as a bunch of bones, arrows, bows. I already got 2 of these bows. And sometimes they drop funny armor. So yeah, it is working now. But I still want to decorate it, and I have a really good design that I made in creative. But it looks really cool, and I really want to do this. But for that, we're gonna need a lot of bone blocks. And so I'm just gonna be farming here for a while to get as many bones as I can, so that I can then use them for the build. just calculated how many bones I'm gonna need, and it's quite a lot. So I think I'm gonna be here for a while. Gonna need around this many bones, and considering that 2 stacks cost me around when I have iron sword, yeah, we might be in trouble. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the building montage right now. What I want to do is something I haven't done on this channel before, and that's a third-person time-lapse kind of format. And I think I can just make it so that killing these skeletons is part of the montage. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you with any more of this. Let's start the time-lapse. Woo! And we are done. Ready for the big reveal? Oh, it's a skull. I really like how this skull ended up looking here in the cave. As you can see, I've experimented a little with some of these vines. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like it is now or what I'm gonna do with it. I do want it to be a way to get up to these eye sockets. And I'm gonna show you why. Look, when you're up here, you can actually look into the farm. Well, it just spawned. I don't know if you can see this on YouTube, but yeah, the spawn is right there. And skeletons are making a lot of noise. Hold on. Off. 4%. And if you look closely, you can see that I've like attached it to the ceiling. I wanted to do that using chains, but with chains it was still possible for skeletons to get stuck up there. So I had to use a full block, and I used pistons for that. And I've done something really sneaky here. There's this piston above the spawner, right? This is the spawner, there's a piston right above it, and it's pushed out, right? To make it look like it's holding the spawner up. But if we just look over here, and up here, and like this. From here you can clearly see I just put a lever behind the spawner and whoa. But normally you can only see it from that side, meaning you're never gonna see the lever. So the illusion works. I'm gonna close this up again now. So yeah, that's a funny little thing. So the skeletons like fall down over there and get pushed to the front, and you can actually look, you can actually see them going. It's just a really fun way to like do this, I think. Right now there is a torch over there. I'd like this all to be dark. That's also why I put the tinted glass over here. But if I remove the torch, there's gonna be a bunch of mobs spawning in there, and I don't want that. And I thought I could use string to stop the mobs from spawning, but apparently that doesn't work. So I'm probably gonna have to do it with like slabs or carpets or something, but I don't know yet, so I've just got a torch in there for now. But those are just minor details. For now, this build is done, and so is the video. Thanks for watching. I did it! I finally finished another video. It may not seem like much, but it was quite the struggle to get here. And I'm still only posting it on the very last day of October, which is kind of my deadline because it's like Halloween themed, and otherwise it doesn't make sense. Yeah, that wasn't really the plan, but it's how it turned out, and yeah, that's totally fine. Overall, I'm doing a lot better since last time. I'm not worrying about YouTube as much as I was before. I kind of accepted that this other YouTube stuff is gonna take a long time before I get any good at it. And with that, I don't just mean the specific skills needed to run a YouTube channel, but also more general stuff like time management, self-discipline. And that's the kind of stuff that you can't really force yourself to learn very quickly. But I am now getting better at it, considering you are watching this right now. That means I've improved somewhat. And I will continue to try to improve myself and do whatever is necessary for me to work on my videos as much as I can and to enjoy it as much as I can and to not let the bad parts that come with it consume me so much. Anyway, thank you for watching, and also thanks to all the kind people who have been really supportive and giving me advice and stuff during this kind of challenging time for me. I think I'm out of it now, but I know not all of you are gonna watch this, but I still just wanted to say that I'm really thankful for all the kindness and support and all of that. Yeah. Bye. Bye.